Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my video, and today I'll be doing an unboxing of the GP Toys G610 Durant X-Copter. Now this was sent to me from, I don't know if it was directly from GP Toys or from the Amazon seller, but you know, I'll leave their link down below, check it out. So this is, pretty sure, a GP Toys helicopter, a 3-channel, I think. Take a look here. So we have it nicely packaged in this box, like I said, from Amazon. And now it's not fulfilled by Amazon, so it is sold directly by them. However, it does come from the US because mine came very quickly. So as you can see here, we have the Durant. Let's see, GP G610 up there. It says it has a gyro, USB charger. It's infrared, so a little bit disappointing, but you know, it is a 3-channel coaxial helicopter, so you're going to be flying it indoors anyways, really. Let's get this open. There. Okay. Let's take it out. Let's see what we have. Let's put the box back there. So here we have a bag. Looks like we have a USB charging cable with a barrel connector there, so kind of disappointing that it's pretty proprietary, but you know, it's pretty common for these little 3-channel helis. Then we have a full set of main blades, so 4 main props, and also a horizontal and a vertical stabilizer spares. Although on something like this you don't need them, except for weight countering, because you're not going to be moving fast enough to need them. Looks like we have a manual here in color, and since this is from the Amazon, it's probably gonna have, looks like a pretty decent manual, everything, all the layout of the parts, so a pretty good manual it looks like. Let's put that over there, and the helicopter is strapped down with one of these metal, two of these metal straps, metal wire things. Get that off. There we go. And there was a foam thing covering the stick that the heli was over on the transmitter. So now let's get the remote out. Very squished and stuck in there. There we go. So here we have the remote that it comes with. As you can see, it looks pretty interesting. It's kind of got a weird futuristic style to it. Almost kind of looks like an air hog's remote, and your throttle is not spring loaded, which is pretty good, I think. And you have your yaw and pitch. Since it's only 3 channels, you do not have your yaw over here. On this stick, it says, what's it say? It says light, so it must have a light you can turn on and off. And then on this button over here on the right side, it says speed, so it must have different rates, which is also nice. Since it's infrared, you can only fly a limited amount of them at a time. You see I have an ABC up here, a switch, so you can fly 3 of them at a time in the same room or whatever. And then you have an on-off switch right here. And interestingly enough, this is actually really cool. What I see up here is the trim. This is the trim dial, left and right. It's like sort of a slider wheel in the thing up here, which if you're a thumb flyer or even a pincher, your finger naturally goes there, so you can trim it with your finger while you're flying. So that's actually a really cool feature and a great placement. And as well as the included USB charger from the wall, you can also charge it off of the transmitter, which is pretty nice because you can charge it. You don't have to be inside or able to a power outlet to charge it, and that means it will take 6 AA batteries though, so that's a negative to that. But you know, pretty good overall. And now here we have the helicopter. You can see it actually looks pretty cool. It's pretty small, however it's not that small. It's got a nice silver and red canopy. I like that up there a little bit. It says GP Durant X-Copter. Inside here you can see the gears, and they are protected, which is nice. We have an on-off switch here, which there's it's kind of a blue and red LED up front. Looks white on camera, but it's blue. Then we have a white LED flashing in the back tail, so that's pretty nice. You usually don't have LEDs like that on a helicopter, this size and price. Then down here, this little thing here is the infrared sensor that you control it by. So because it's infrared, you have to fly it indoors because the sunlight outdoors will mess with it, as long as it probably won't have enough pitch to fight any wind. And also some TVs mess with it, older TVs I think. So you just have to, it shouldn't be a problem, but this is definitely an indoor helicopter. You have your landing gear, they are plastic and they look pretty good, plenty of clearance off the ground. You have your, everything looks good. Let's see, there's dual motors in there, and from what I can see, they look to be 8.5 millimeters motors in there. So you can't really tell too much, but from what I can see, maybe, actually they look a little bit bigger, like maybe 9 millimeters motors. Like you can't see it, but there's up here. And so we have our dual coaxial blade design, which the top props spin clockwise and the bottom ones spin counterclockwise. And they're free spinning or free falling like this, but once they spin up, they will hold straight like that. And you also have a fly bar up here, which will self-level. And it says it has a gyro, but we'll see how that works together. But everything looks pretty good so far. Now let me just do, here is the SEMA, or SIMA, whatever you want to call it, the S107G, which is a very, very popular 3-channel helicopter, pretty cheap as well. And now this one was, I believe, $20, and it does have some metal on it. However, you don't really need that. So let's take a look at the size. So you can see the GP Toys one is a little bit bigger, as you can see there. But that shouldn't make any difference too much. I'm interested to compare them. And then here is the WL Toys V911, or this is a rebrand, the H911, which is a 4-channel single rotor heli. And you can see the GP Toys one is also just a little bit bigger. And I believe it said on the listing, when I looked at the listing, that it was 11 inches long. But, you know, it's a pretty decent size. Definitely not too small, but definitely not too big to fly indoors. So it's looking pretty good overall. I really like that slider on the transmitter. I'll let you know more, obviously, once I do my review. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.